Hey, so I'm back for episode 2, and I really hope they keep up the same humor they did in the first episode. And in a way, that type of mentality that Prince Wayne has makes him actually really relatable. Cause not everybody's up to the task of ruling a kingdom and having to deal with all the responsibilities that come with it. Like you would expect somebody who's a crown prince to be more than up for the task and be happy to do it. But in this case that isn't it. He doesn't want this life. He just wants to live a quiet life without any real responsibilities. Which kinda reminds me of the life that the character Redhead in the anime banished from the hero's party and decided to live a quiet life in the countryside. Where although initially it wasn't his idea to go live in the countryside and live a peaceful life, but when he ended up doing it, he was actually really happy with the decision he had made. Because it's calm and peaceful, no responsibilities, no real expectations, you just live your own life. So now into the episode. Oh, so it's not her. Oh, damn. Oh, of course. Probably a trap. Thought so. Oh, that's dark. He can see that. And yet you will. Oh, okay. Oh, he's not gonna like that.
ウッド将軍の言葉というのは確かか。何か？いや結構。にはくれぐれもお体にいらっしゃいますか。ローガン隊長より緊急の。は、それが。
Oh. For insulting him.
そっちの兵士はどいつもこいつも山のとなんて気にもしてないさ。だがお前たちが俺たちは山を降りてなの行動覚えてる。岩盤をどかすのに数ヶ月は。その横だよ。あの行動の横を通るようにして行動を。まさか。そうだ。あの崩落はために起こした。あとは残った部分を通させ、お前たちの装備を使わない。すべてある予定はなかったんだが。ニニムは俺のその俺のシスは残らず殺すと決めている。
何これ。ウェイン王太子が我が帝国の士官だ。バカな。以前閲覧した資料にそんなものは。この成績とプローテンに君臨していたという不名誉なかった。こち帝国は水くどきうる牙をウェイン・サレマール・バレストという。
殿下、見事な勝利でございましたな。ヒーデンたちにも見せたかったぞ。ウェイン殿。
今しがたマーデンの陥落しました。
陥落？
The music.
バリノです。こちらに大変に抵抗できず、そのままフシターレ王も死亡したとか。
交渉するはずだったよな。
ですが和平する先が滅亡し
消えだよな。なかった。
そんなウェインにペリン。
新たな鉱脈の発見って。え、マジで？
本当みたい。さすがに全盛期とまでは言わないけど
伝えるか考えてたけど、どうにか首の皮ここらで少し休みでも取って。ダメ。
Oh, the red eyes.
西側の諸国の大使からは予算再編とフラーニャ殿下町の視察もこなさないいっぱい残ってるわよ。
So it seems that once again, things aren't going exactly as Prince Wayne would have wanted. There's some good things happening, there's some bad things happening. Turns out the once worthless mine now has some gold in it, which is good. But the kingdom he wanted to make peace with has now fallen, so that's not an option anymore. Also the fact that they said that he actually went to a military school from another kingdom and was actually the top student. So I know the title of his anime has the word genius in it, but I didn't give him much thought. I was like, well, I mean, he's a prince. He's probably really smart. But the fact that he actually is really smart. Like, he thought things through. He had his men make another tunnel in the mine. Thought things through carefully, and was actually really smart about his tactics. So they're right to call him a genius. I also especially love the part where the commander goes to meet Prince Wayne. He insults them a few times, but it wasn't until he insulted Nim herself that Prince Wayne actually did decide to do something about it. Not in that moment, but the fact that in the beginning that guy said that his words were the general's words. That just made it all the more worse for them, because he clearly took offense to that. And the fact that it was the enemy's general, he had to do something about this. It could also be seen as a direct offense against him. But even if it wasn't, he wasn't gonna let that stand. Like, I knew from the moment that everybody got all tense that he was gonna do something himself. He wasn't just gonna stay in his tent and wait for things to happen. He was gonna go and make results. And I just knew he was the one that cut the general down before they showed that it was him. And the fact that he went kind of extra in the way that he killed him. He cut the general, stabbed him at least twice, and then cut him in half. Not to mention also cutting his head off at the end. Like, all that, it's like, it was an extreme way to kill him, but it also showed just how deeply he cares for Nim. And they still had their moments of humor, which I liked. And it also seems that he isn't the only smart one in the family. His younger sister, Princess Falania, also proved that she was pretty smart when she was talking to her royal tutor, because she pointed out where things could go wrong, what the enemy might think of doing, and then eventually figured out her brother's plan. Which reaffirms my belief that really he should just abdicate the throne and give it to his younger sister, because she seems to at least like her kingdom. She seems like she's a dedicated princess and would be a really good ruler. And she seems fit to rule. Unless his kingdom is a male-only heir type of situation, then I understand. But if it isn't, he should really just give his throne to her. Can't wait to see what happens next.